firstly, I'll make sure my bollocks don't pop out.
Yeah, pretty much.
And yeah, secondly, so
Mind the shot here.
yeah. So on this one, we're going to be talking about why people will regret their life when they're around 30, specifically fat people. Now, this isn't like a, to be fair, Carl, do you want to intro this one?
Anyone above the age of 30 who is overweight will have regrets. Now, this is for many reasons. This could be for physical reasons, physical health. This could be for mental reasons, or it could be because they underachieved, because in all honesty with themselves, they were probably too lazy to do anything significant with their life. They chose the easy path. And why being fat kind of springs on a load of problems. That's what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, no, it's very true. If you're like a proper fat little fuck, it doesn't really matter how old you are. Like, you could be, I don't know, fucking 18, or you could be like 25, or even more. But like, what are you doing for starters? Like, why are you in that condition? You're clearly underachieving in some sort of way to be able to put yourself in a position where you are overweight. So in terms of regrets, I think if you are overweight and you are 18 and you maintain that life all the way to like 30 or 40, when you look back, you're going to regret so much because you're not going to be able to do, you haven't done anything. Like, you can't do anything because you're fucking fat. So yeah, it's kind of my fucking perspective.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in, if you are overweight, fat, it does just, trickle into every aspect of your life. So whether it's making money, going to the, say if you are at, 30 where you've got kids, playing with your kids, everything affects your life. So you've actually got nothing to stand on, because, if you are overweight, you're probably not making money, you're probably not doing what you want to be doing in your life. You don't look how you look, you've not got the girl that you want, you're not driving the car that you want. However, when you're 18, if you get yourself in shape, or even earlier, this will actually trickle into the rest of your life, and you'll be able to, take that into the rest of your life, because it teaches you discipline, delayed gratification, and everything else that you need to achieve in your life.
Yeah, there's no chance they got good misses. Like, the stamina on that thing's probably like 30 seconds. I'd probably start having a heart attack mid fucking beat. So this is like a prime definition there, or like prime example, sorry. Like, if you're fat cunt, then you ain't gonna have a good misses. So you're already gonna be regretting something, because everyone wants the 10-10. Like, even if you don't get it, everyone wants it, or her. But like, yeah, it's just fat cunts, pointless. You're just wasting your life. I know, it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, I don't think it's just that. I think it's like the disrespect. Like, you get one body and choose to do nothing with it. And I fully understand if like physicality and going to the gym isn't like your purpose in life. Obviously, like that's sound. But I know what, like, for a fact, it's not your purpose to sit about, do nothing, get fat for no fucking reason. Like, yes, you're busy with work, you're all stressed out, no one cares. Stop being fucking fat.
It's not even about the abs. Like, you don't have to have fucking rock hard six pack like us. Like, you can just be like a little flabby little thing, that's fine. But at least you've eaten correctly to be able to get into that state. We're talking about like tubby little fuckers, the big boys. That's kind of what we're referring to. Like, the one exception is obviously like rugby blokes. That's fat for a purpose. But like, if you just, Bob that sits in the office, loves his crisps for breakfast, lunch and dinner. You know what I mean?
Also, from a business perspective, if you walk into a room, an office, clothes don't fit you very well, a bit baggy, obviously you're fat, you're overweight, people aren't going to want to deal with you, do business with you, because they clearly see you as someone who doesn't respect themselves. If you can't respect yourself, look after yourself, how are you going to be able to, look after someone else, look after their business? So it also reflects on other people, not just yourself. So, how you respect yourself is probably how you're going to respect others. For example, let's say your job, you're a car salesman, you walk into the dealership and the guy trying to sell your car is overweight. If he can't look after himself, he's not going to look after you, and that applies to anything. So if someone's in great shape, clearly look after himself, he's going to be able to look after any aspect.
Once again, that refers back to chicks as well.
Yeah.
Like, your missus is going to respect you, you're a little podgy boy. She's not going to be able to do anything. So, actually like a sumo wrestler.
Just look at you in disgust.
Sumo wrestler. Yeah, which I'm guessing you're not.
That's also as well with, like you said a minute ago, you haven't got to have rock hard abs or whatever it is, but we're big believers, aren't we, in functionality over aesthetics. Obviously, you want to look as good as possible, but if you can't run a 5K, if you can't, you know, fight or be able to defend yourself to, you know, even a minimum level, then, you know, it's pretty pointless even being like massive and jacked. But even if you're, like I said, a little bit tubby, but you're functional, you can use your body, you can fight, you can run. Pretty much what you need to do as a man.
Yeah, I see it time and time again where a bloke will get to like 40 or 50. I don't know, met him down the pub or some shit, let's just say. And they started doing these weird like midlife crisis things like running marathons, doing a fucking high rocks, getting into fighting. And like, it's too late. Like, you should have done that when you were fucking 18 to 25. At least get into that and get that kind of achievement out of the way. Whereas a lot of these people, they feel like they haven't achieved anything. You know, they've worked fucking Tesco's or down the post office for their whole life. And it's just a complete lack of achievement. So they get to, you know, 40, 50 when realistically you're too old to do that stuff, especially if you've never done it before. Like, don't get me wrong, if you're fit from 18 to 50, you're probably going to be able to do that stuff. But if you've never ran before and you're fucking 40 or 50, you don't have to be fat, but like, yeah, you're going to have a sense of, it's going to bring you long-term unconfidence, if that makes sense. Unconfidence?
Lack of confidence.
Lack of confidence.
That's why I somewhat think bullying's good. Because, like, honestly, if someone's fat, it may not really affect them in their day-to-day life, going to the office, doing whatever. But if people are just taking a piss that they're fat all the time, obviously it's not going to be great for their mental health, admittedly. But how do you fix that? Get in shape. It's going to help your mental health and it's going to help your actual ability, and then you're going to be able to perform. Whereas I think a lot of days this society has just become soft. So in terms of getting people to do the correct thing and then be happier for it, we just let them be depressed. Like, if you just took the piss out of them for like, I don't know, a month, they would have changed something and they wouldn't be upset about this problem now. But the fact we leave them for fucking months on end, years on end, years.
It's glorified though, isn't it now? Like being fat, you know, how many models and shit do you see on the front cover of magazines?
Mate, it's so funny.
Not even magazines anymore, I suppose, but, you know, social media. It's just, you know, glorified fat people. It's like, why is that being celebrated?
And I thought this the other day, it's so funny. Like, you know when you see like the TikToks or something, it's like small, extra small, there's like large, extra large. Imagine being labelled extra large. Like,
What, you made triple XL?
yeah, I know, it's like, they don't see it as a bad thing though. It's like, fuck me, man. If I had like 1X my L, it's got to be some fucking rips, not some fat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's nuts.
I don't think that anyone actually sanely believes that though, because there's no way, like, you're watching a fucking Victoria's Secret runway fucking event and
The ground starts moving.
yeah,
What's going on?
it's like the fucking scene in Jurassic Park where like the water starts
Yeah.
going and you're like, fucking hell, hold everything. And then 3 fat people fucking come around the corner in a bikini. For one, you're going to want to throw up, and 2, you're not believing that that is actually like a beauty standard that you want to have. I don't actually believe that anyone truly thinks that. I think that some people obviously say they do in, like, you know, comment sections on Instagram because it's like the right thing to do. Same way people defend all sorts of nonsense. But surely I like to hope that no one actually believes that that is right, even the fat cunts themselves.
Yeah, and I always love to refer back to history, really. Like, fucking, maybe not, yeah, maybe 100 years ago, but even like 1,000 years ago, if you saw someone that size, it's like,
It's actually quite impressive.
yeah, well, obviously you wouldn't be able to find them that size. That's the thing. But if you found them that size, you just eat them, like, not literally, but like you would want to fucking raid whatever they've got because they're clearly fucking got some sort of stash somewhere, and that means they're not like. You get what I mean? It's just what the fuck are they doing?
I was in the shop the other day, and whoever was in front of me, it was some big Greek woman, and she had Peppa Pig cereal. Peppa Pig cereal. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, there's no wonder people find it so easy to get fat, scratching your Peppa Pig Peppa Pig fucking cereal every morning. Like, I said to you when I come out as well, like the cashier, it's like, you know, I get maybe you might be a little bit overweight, but he's like astronomically overweight, like sheer disrespect of the body that God's given him. I come out of the car, I said, imagine you know, like you said a minute ago, getting one body, and that's what you decided to do with it. You literally, like, that was it. I know that sounds so harsh me saying that, but it's just fucking fact, isn't it? Like, sort your shit out, mate. Like, you shouldn't be that fat. That's actually, like, genuinely, you must be trying to get that big. Like, sumo wrestler cashier.
I think if you have to knock the wall in to get another door,
Yeah.
or like you have to get a crane to work, I think that's when you think, what the fuck have I done?
Yeah.
And
Then-
stop it.
Sometimes I do think like it may not be fully their fault. Obviously, there's accountability of being fat and like skinny, whatever. Self accountability is there, but then like most of the time nowadays, you go into shops and it is just full of fucking traps. You think about it, like
yeah.
the chocolate aisle is bigger than the fucking
It's all colourful,
Yeah.
enticing.
the chocolate. Like you look in the fridge, like all right, let's go for let's say milk or something. You want to go buy milk. There's a little small section of milk in the corner, and the rest of it's, you know, chocolate milkshakes, fucking strawberry milkshakes, like protein shakes, which are like filled out with sugar. It's like, what the fuck? So obviously it is their fault that they're fat, but like sometimes you got to think they're just falling for the traps.
Yeah.
They are just falling straight for the traps. Yeah. So
Sure. And it is all cheaper though, all that shit food, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, bar of chocolate, £1. Bag of apples, £5. Like, what do you think someone's going to snack on for a sweet treat? It's a bit fucking obvious, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah. Frozen food, easier.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cheaper, easier.
A bag of pasta or fucking £4 or something. I'll do for the week.
Just like a quid. If that.
Yeah.
Don't know, never bought it, so that's the whole point. So yeah, these kind of things, they are fat and it is their fault, but a lot of the time they are falling for traps, and this is why I think society has definitely gone downhill, not just because of the culture, but also because of the lack of clarity on what's good and what's bad, I think, which is why people often get regrets. They're getting told that you know, they're fine, they look all right, you know, they're not getting taken the piss out of, they will be fat, and then when they're 40 and they realise this isn't all right and I'm a fat slob, they want to change it, they've just lost 20 years of their life where they couldn't do things because of their weight and because they fell for the traps, because no one fucking told them. So for sure, informing people that they have got a problem, even if it doesn't meet society's acceptance, let's say, is a good thing to do.
Totally agree. Perfect example is that geezer Trump's just hired as America's like health minister.
Yeah, Kennedy.
Yeah. John Kennedy, is it, or something? Something like that.
That was his uncle.
That was
He
it.
got killed, yeah.
But it's just some jack dude, isn't he? Like, he's a good role model for everyone else. But you see all role models today, even, can't remember the name, but Britain's one. You know, it's just a fat woman. And then I think the previous one that Biden had in power.
Yeah.
Just some
Yeah,
fat
every
woman, like,
health minister in Europe's fat.
Yeah.
It's just
Like,
it's spreading a disgust.
and it just has a knock on effect. into everyone
Sums it
else.
all up, innit? Sums up the whole of society. They're just looking
Oh,
at
yeah.
the crap you're in some sort of way there because of it. So basically, in summary, if you go to the shops, only eat something that's healthy, green, organic, that kind of shit. It's going to cost more, but just do it, because in the long run, you're fueling the body that is going to make your life good or bad. So if you fuel it well, you're going to have a good life.
The price of healthy food is less than the cost of being a fat cunt for the rest of your life.
Exactly that. Yeah, that's a good point to wrap it.